If you had to pick one movement to build a powerful back and arms, this might be it. Weighted chin-ups create a completely different kind of physique, and you can see it instantly on people who train them. Thicker lats, denser arms, and that heavy, compact upper body look. But it's not just about adding weight. Weighted chin-ups change how your muscles are forced to work, driving deeper tension through your lats, biceps, and upper back. And over time, that changes how your entire upper body develops. But here's what makes it so powerful in the first place. Chin-ups aren't just a back exercise. They hit your lats, your biceps, your forearms, and even your upper back all at once. Your lats are responsible for that V-taper that makes your upper body look bigger from every angle. Your biceps aren't just assisting either. With the underhand grip, they're heavily involved in every rep, which is why people who prioritize chin-ups tend to have thicker, more developed arms. So instead of isolating one muscle at a time, you're building multiple parts of your upper body together and through a full range of motion. That's why the physique it builds looks so different. At first, chin-ups feel like everything you need. You're getting stronger, building size, and progressing fast. But then, nothing changes, because your body actually adapts to your weight. And once it does, the tension isn't the same anymore. Now watch what happens when you add weight. Your lats don't just work. They have to pull hard. Your biceps are driving the movement, and your upper back has to lock everything in place under real load. And as the weight goes up, your muscles are pushed past what they're used to. Now every rep demands even more force, and that's what drives real growth.
So I can just slap on 2 plates now and keep going?
Not so fast. Before you even think about adding weight, you need to earn it with your own body. That means mastering clean, controlled chin-ups. Because if your reps are rushed or full of momentum, adding weight won't build a better physique. It'll just reinforce bad movement and limit your growth. Every rep should start from a full dead hang, arms fully extended, shoulders engaged, and then you pull yourself up with control until your chin clearly passes the bar. At the top, you're not just trying to get over the bar. You're actively squeezing your lats and biceps, making the muscles do the work instead of relying on momentum. Then, on the way down, you resist gravity instead of dropping, keeping tension through your entire upper body as you lower yourself back to a full stretch. This phase is where you build the foundation that everything else depends on. It's not just about getting stronger, it's about learning how to control your body through space and actually engage the muscles you're trying to grow. And that's exactly what creates that first level of thickness in your back and arms.
So how many reps should I actually do to finally add weight?
Your goal here is simple. Own your body weight. Because once you can hit around 8 to 12 clean reps like the guy on screen, that's when your body is truly ready for more load. And if you can't do chin-ups yet, or you're stuck at just a few reps, this is exactly where most people get stuck. So I made a free guide that shows you exactly how to get your first clean pull-ups, step by step. And it works for chin-ups too. That's the difference between people who stay stuck doing endless bodyweight reps and the ones who move on to weighted chin-ups and start building that dense, powerful upper body.
Now I can finally start adding weight, right?
Yes, now that you've earned it. This is where things start to change. But don't make the mistake of jumping straight to heavy weight thinking more load equals more growth. Because if you go too heavy too soon, your form breaks down and you lose the exact tension that made chin-ups so effective in the first place. The goal here is to start small. Add a little weight, something you can control for clean reps, and stay in that 4 to 8 rep range. Every rep should look just like your bodyweight ones. The only thing that changes is the load, not the execution. Now here's where most people get it wrong. Adding weight is just the start. Progressive overload is what actually builds that dense, powerful look over time. Once you begin weighted chin-ups, your goal isn't to randomly go heavier every session. It's to give your body a clear reason to adapt. That can mean adding a small amount of weight, getting an extra rep with the same load, or improving control and tempo. Even holding the top position longer or slowing the negative can be progression if it increases tension. The key is consistency. If last week you did 10 kilograms for 5 reps, this week you aim for 6. Or you keep the reps the same and make the movement cleaner, tighter, more controlled. And that's what forces your lats, biceps, and upper back to grow. Because at this stage, it's not just about lifting more weight. It's about doing more with the same weight, and then earning the right to increase it again. For the final rule, you want to lock in what most people completely ignore: recovery and structure. Because that's what allows progressive overload to actually keep working. You're creating a lot more tension with weighted chin-ups, And that means your body needs time to adapt. If you just keep pushing without structure, progress stalls fast. So instead of doing them randomly, place them early in your workout when you're fresh, and train them 2 to 3 times per week. The part that makes the difference is that you don't go all out every session. One day can be heavier, more load lower reps, and another can be slightly lighter, more control cleaner reps. And rest is just as important. Your muscles don't grow during the set, they grow after. If your performance is dropping or the weight isn't moving like it should, that's not a sign to push harder. It's a sign you need recovery. Because in the end, the people who build that dense, powerful upper body aren't just the ones who train hard. They're the ones who can keep progressing week after week without breaking down. And if you're still working toward your first reps, that free guide is there for you. First link in the description. But this is only half of what builds a powerful upper body. If chin-ups build your back and arms, weighted dips are what complete your chest and shoulders. Watch this next.